Well, welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to talk about the Consistency Plus software ACE. Now, this is one we've had in development for quite some time, been tinkering with it and actually improving the results over the past few weeks with a couple other algorithms that Len designed. But some background on this is actually a methodology, an unpublished methodology by Lou Holloway. Now, most of you who have been at the game a while know about Lou Holloway. Lou was one of the most proficient system creators ever. His advice was just impeccable. He has a very simple part in one of his publications, and that just says 10 rules to become a winning horse player, which involve no actual systems per se, but if you follow those closely, it has a lot to do with discipline. You could become a winning horse player without even having a regular systematic method of play. On the other hand, most of Lou's systems, and he created several, but most of them, if you follow them to the letter, would create a 20% plus ROI on the win end. And this one pretty much follows suit on that. Now, again, this is one that hasn't been published. We actually did a huge study on it. We kept studying it and studying it because the results, especially as far as the prices go, just seemed unreal at first. So we had to look at a lot of races, and we looked at over 220,000 races, but it held sway for that entire period. Good prices, plus consistency, plus the exotics, exacta, trifecta, superfecta algorithm also produces very, very well. But basically, this is a method, again, that we had heard of, but we didn't have. So what we did is we actually bought it from a guy who was offering it on eBay. Now, he hadn't offered it on eBay. He called us. He was going to offer it for like $3.95. So he offered it on eBay and called us and said, well, you want to buy it? I'll give you a better price on it. So we just bought it outright. He was asking $3.75 for it. We got it for $2.75. So now we have the actual method, and we put the actual method on software. There are a few people that did have this method, mostly people that attended his seminars way back in the olden days, when you and I were probably in our 20s or teens or 20s or 30s, when Lou actually had seminars, but very few people had it, and it's worth a lot of money if you have a copy. So if you have a copy, hold on to it or try to sell it on eBay or something. But overall, basically, these are based on Lou's several of his strong points, which he emphasizes in the manual as well. Speed standouts, horses that may not look to the public that the horse is the speediest horse in the race, but there's ways to discover this. And again, these horses often produce good prices. Repeaters, which he was really big on repeaters, and that's been worked into the software. Class standouts, and again, class standouts, something that the general public is not usually aware of. Favorable form cycles, which is one of Lou's all-time favorite and actually all-time most effective overall handicapping methodologies as far as discovering which horse is in the proper form. And again, it's something that often you do not notice if you are just looking at a racing form and don't know what to look for. But we work this into the software, results chart selections, and again, that's easy to do. Going back and looking at the points that Lou emphasized and putting it in the software, and then consensus and favorite plus eliminations. So we took all of these factors and put them into a consensus, so there's a point total. And as you'll see in the screenshot, again, 223,000 races, the best bets, which are explained in the manual, and again, it's fairly straightforward. Usually it's just the best price of the two listed below. But 948 average mutual, 32.5% win clip, 51% win place. And again, there's a lot of really nice exactas and trifectas. And there's several examples, a nice $15 horse. And again, $15, $12, $13, very common. Here's a $24 winner that actually won very, very easily. And it's what we want to emphasize here is that this program, we put the mark at $18. Gets a lot of for some reason, $18 plus horses, $18 to $30 horses are fairly common. And then there seems to be a gap or a drop off, and then you get a lot in the $9 to $15 range. But you do get a lot of really great prices, as well as a lot of consistency. You know, it will often pick logical horses as well. And again, the exactas and trifectas, this Mr. Crowley won really easily. And the nice thing about this program is a lot of the horses that win have these like winning moves. Not too many went wire to wire, but a lot of them are coming from off the pace, almost always on the outside for some reason, and roll late. And it's just really an exciting way to see your horse win. And this is fairly frequent, like Mr. Crowley did here. And again, here's a $183 trifecta, $431 superfecta. Again, here's a 1320 horse winner. And again, like I said, they're very common in this price range. And the exacta paid $181. So what you're getting here is what basically, here's another thing, what we like about Lou is he was super precise in what he did. So he said, if you apply the principles of this book, which is now software or so, you can expect to make a reasonable return on your investments. If you're making 20% profit on your wagering action, you are doing many times better than most businesses. Not only that, you're having a whole lot of fun doing it. And also, we are including Lou's. You'll get the entire transcript, but he's got two really great wagering strategies. One's called Progression Without Retreat, which we probably like the best, but there's another one in there as well. And so Lou spells out to you in detail, extremely effective, yet extremely simple way to manage your wagering dollars. A method that will ease the pain during losing streaks and speed up profit making when you are hitting winners at a decent clip. So basically, you're getting a software program that contains basically the genius of Lou Holloway. And it did take a while to get this all correct, get it right. That's why it's been a while. We've had it probably since October, but we've released it now. We're very happy with the results. It's just $99.50 for the software, $45.88 for the ebook. Give us a call, 1-800-696-0067, or order from our website. Thank you. Talk to you next time.